Hello. Is anybody here? I'll wait till y'all get here. I'll wait till y'all get here. I'll wait till y'all get here. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Hold on one second, y'all. Y'all, I need another minute because I gotta like switch. I logged into the wrong Cash App, so I gotta not the wrong Cash App. I logged into the wrong motherfucking StreamYard. So y'all gotta give me like one more minute break, and then like please, just one more minute break. Come on, come on. Yo, hold on. Let me drop the link down. Hey, y'all. How y'all doing? Let me drop the link down. Let me drop the link down. Hold on. Yes, let's crank it up. Hold on. Let me drop the link down. Thank you, Brian. Big shout out to Brian. You know, I already know what's coming because big shout out to Brian because you did not have to. Oh shit. Hold on one second, y'all. You didn't have to endure. Oh my God. What's wrong there? Oh, I see what it is. Um, okay, boom. All right, if anybody sees a link, please click the link. There are a few things. I was just on Brian's page, but I fucked up. I fucked up, and what had happened was, um, um, a lot happened. I don't even know what I don't even know what to say. I don't know how to address it. I might just say, "Oh, Brian's back here." Okay, I might figure this out later because I don't want to like delay. I'm at Brian. And hey, Brian,
Hey, what's good? Can you hear me?
what's wrong with me?
Well, that's a good question. That's that's a question only you can ask. Ask and answer.
But wait, is it you? Because every
Hold
time
on,
I'm on, this shit happen.
hold on. I just text Castro and told him to come over.
Yeah, tell Castro to please come over, and I'll drop
Yep.
the link. And let me see if I can pin it. Hold on, let me see if I can pin it. Because I want to put the comments on the page, but I logged into the one because I was clicking so fast. So I was trying to go and add the other one, but be giving me $2.99. I don't be clicking shit fast. I pay $2.99 for StreamYard.
Man,
So like,
how you get $2.99 for what? When?
the business plan. It's like an annual business plan. And so the
Oh,
problem,
299.
yeah, 299. And so the problem is that I switched when I clicked it, I got like, you got work emails and you got all different kinds of emails. So I have different emails logged in. So because it was so fast, I clicked in it and it clicked into another email and I ain't had time to like coordinate all the shit. But if I can figure it out while we on here, I will figure it out because it puts like the watermark and shit. But I do the annual, but I guess it was trying to do an annual for another email is what I'm saying.
I just got through from watching Tommy, and he was in his car after he slammed. Did you? Was you watching his video?
This is the thing. What I heard on your page, I had just posted the short, right? And
Yeah,
then how you'll like post something and you'll go and see what's like happening. Cause I was outside, I was like gardening, I was fucking cutting hedges because it's like merging with my crepe myrtle flower, like a tree. And I'm just trying to, do love my productive shit because I like work so much during the week and I still have shit to do today for work, but I want to do some shit. And then I like put that shit up because my ex called, which I'm guessing that's the person that's being referred to as being like about to be, fucked. And so basically when he called me, you can't call them. You know what I'm saying? They gotta call you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
saying sorry shit. So I was answering the phone and I was like, okay, like let me tell you what happened because he called me early this morning, but I was like, I'm still laying down. I went to bed late, like I'm not ready. Like I overthink everything, like I said last night. So like if I'm gonna tell you some shit, I gotta have it all together. You know what I'm saying? So we talked about everything else before, and then I was like, when you call me later, I want to just hear how you feel about something. You know what I'm saying? But what had happened was I saw after I posted the little teaser I did for it, like, hey, do y'all even got time for this shit? I don't even know how to tell people. I feel like I should post something because I didn't even like it all happened so fast. But regardless, like what I am here. Never mind, fuck it, I'm here. What happened was I posted it and then I went to go refresh my like subscriptions page and I saw you were live. So that's when I dropped down. I was like, yo, like, oh shit, like let me know if I should push it because I didn't even know what y'all were talking about because I pushed it, but it was the second time because when people leave shit in my comments, they'll like go back to old video and be like, yo, this is happening. And then they'll like tell me, and then I'll go to the thing that they're talking about, but I'll delete it. I'll delete their comment
Yeah.
because I don't want them to get like caught up in this shit. Cause I look, bone carrying, carry the bone to my motherfucking ass. I like that type of shit. And I guess I carried the bone again because my ex called or whatever, and I said, you know, can you listen to this and tell me just your thoughts? And he didn't even know I was recording it. That's the thing. Like, I'm very big on like if you tell somebody what the fuck going on, you know what I'm saying? And this may get deleted later, so y'all better, if y'all want to
Well,
it, y'all better share it. Y'all better tell somebody because I already cut down the reaction. I literally cut it down before I posted it and then realized that what up, Caster's in here. What
Uppity, I would like to have a conversation with Uppity though before you delete this video. I would love to have a
Yeah, we're gonna
conversation.
talk about that too. Because what I was gonna address later was the link situation. Obviously, there were multiple people that like tagged me about the like thing, and I tell people I'm the same way everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So even if you tell me like whatever, you can read my comments. I'm like, oh, like what happened, whatever, and then I'll be like everybody grown. Like that's my thing. Like everybody is grown no matter what. Like I don't want Tommy doing that to me. You know what I'm saying? So for
Right.
me, it's like I don't want to like I'm gonna go everywhere. What is it? Well, who got the logo everywhere you want to be? The credit card, whatever it is. I want to know
Visa.
Visa. Yes, we everywhere you want to be. I want to know reactions and stuff. I want to know what people feel. I want to be people. I feel like I can't form a full opinion about anything unless I hear everything. You know what I'm saying? That's why there's certain things I don't comment about. That's why I'm not like, yeah, lock them up, grab your torch and pitchforks, like Shrek, like, go take Castro to jail because I don't know everything. Why would I don't understand why there's a confusion about the hesitancy in that. Like, I'm going to make sure I evaluate everything. If anybody can't tell by the way I handle fucking Jay Wilson, I do my research. You know what I'm saying? I do like what the fuck I need to do to make sure I know what the fuck I need to know. So like that is why
Speaking
I'm
of,
so confused about all of this. And I heard it from the beginning. I told y'all every time I came in there. And I know that the real issue is that Castro be up here. Like right now, seeing this bubble on this screen in this water is gonna cause some bullshit. I know that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm no stranger to hard work. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what the fuck is going on right now because at the same time, I know that everywhere I go, I think before I speak. That's why everything that people think is foul that I said about Jay Wilson, I thought before I said it. And I still feel that way right now. Everything that I've said about this whole situation that I never even wanted to fucking address, I have said everywhere that I have gone, even there, even when I was in Shakim chat, even when I was in your panel and chat, everywhere I've gone, I've been the exact same. That's why I'm like, what the fuck? Even in the video that I posted about this situation, I have been the exact same. That shit don't bother me. My feelings don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? The real shit don't bother me. So at the same time, when I'm trying to express how I feel like that's part of it. That's part of the equation. That's the recipe. You got to know all of the fucking recipe in order to like know what the fuck is going on. And sorry, I like just fucking cut down all this shit. I was trying to just be chilling in Brian's chat, and then I'm trying to separate a crepe myrtle from a hawthorn shrub. It's whole thing. Anyway, but anyway, so basically the big thing is like you said some crazy shit about me the first night. And I never said anything about it other than like, I want you to go back and look at it. I want you to go back and look at it so you can understand where I'm coming from and why that shit was a little bit much. You know what I'm saying? I still ain't saying no shit. I ain't saying no digs. I ain't cut no claws because at the end of the day, I still, and to this day, I still feel like you have things in you that I do respect. Now, maybe things that you don't respect about me, but that I respect about people. You know what I'm saying? Passion, love, romance, dedication, family, standing on business, saying what the fuck you feel right or wrong. I respect all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I think. I don't know what the fuck is so confusing for people, but like I fuck with people to say how they feel. You know what I'm saying? Regardless. So to this day, even when I've been where where you at, Brian, and the thing is, we talked about so much shit last night. We were on there for hours. We talked about so much shit. Why am I having to pull up that I have a musty coochie
mm,
and you gonna fuck my man?
I've never seen that. Let me
And
ask you.
no, I wouldn't have either because it got deleted right after I even saw what I was talking about. Because I won't even have the full clip. The thing is, I have the clips, but
Well,
the thing.
but listen to what I'm telling you. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Jay Wilson was up at 5 o'clock this morning
Oh, I
on
saw that
live.
after I woke up. I woke
So,
up at like 11. I know, and the people were like, "Oh, Brian was over there," blah, blah. And I was like, and it was multiple people, and I was like, first of all, I fuck with. I think Brian. First of all, I was following you before I was following Tommy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because I like
yeah.
it was like a grapevine thing. Like you hear Treasure Lane talking about somebody, and then you hear the Sean Bradley's talking about somebody. Then he's mad at Jay Wilson. Oh shit, this motherfucker got something going. Let me go over here. It's like as a subscriber, we know how it goes. And if you don't have 24 hours in a day, it's still piecemeal. You're still hearing patches, and you kind of go to where you normally go, and you may like if you're bored, go somewhere else to kind of pick up the pieces. So first of all, I been was following behind what Brian was had going on. I don't know why people be embarrassed by this shit. I'm gonna tell you what the fuck is up. I was already following behind what the fuck was going on, and then all this stuff came up, and I found out about it because I believe you and Jay Wilson were talking about like how Castro was already in the sector, and like there was this other guy, and they were talking. I like remember the beginning of it, and like you
Hmm.
were more like on the side of Castro because he was B sector, and like this other person wasn't. I remember the beginning of the shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I don't have time to spend 2 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours. I don't. Like I'm not even fucking. I literally don't. I would not be able to pay my bills because my job does not align with me to be able to do that. So I go
All
where the
day
fuck
long.
I go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I knew what the fuck I knew, and then after that, what up, Fridge Nat? You know what I'm saying? I look, Fridge Nat. I don't even. It ain't gonna be too much on you. I know you saying not too much on your boy, but I ain't gonna put too much on you because I got a little bit more respect for you than them other motherfucking what the sisters is and hocus pocus that thing, you know what I'm saying? They lose every time, whatever they is. You not that because I be seeing little shit you be doing. See this saying. The thing is, that psychology is an interesting thing, and I don't have nothing to say because people got their opinions. Even if Rich not hate me, that's your opinion, and you allowed to have that opinion. You've never lied on me though. You know what I'm saying? You never said no bullshit about me that wasn't true. You know, you've never threatened me. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna have sex with my ex or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like it's other shit going on. Like I respect opinions. I like to see where people are coming from. I think very differently than most people. That's why I got all these fucking unanswered text messages and shit. Benny, what up, trademark? What up? I know Brian don't even get into it. I don't even hear it. Look, we got to get somewhere. And if somebody don't keep me on track, we'll never fucking get there. You know that. We were there 5 hours last night. You know, if I can't focus. So okay, I know. You know what I'm saying? I know, and that's what I'm saying. I like people. I like other people too. Fish now. You know what I'm saying? You invited to the motherfucking cookout. Look, it ain't about white people. You know, I'm trying to throw that shit. Anyway, let me get to it because this was a little bit crazy today. So you made amazing points. We had a time that could not be comparable to anything last night. I've shared it again on my page. I put timestamps and things because since then there has been multiple lives. Even though it happened in the middle of the night, there's been multiple lives for Pascal since that shit occurred because he wants to bury that shit. He want to cover it up. He want to time capsule that shit. But you know what I'm saying? The one thing that stood out when I transferred pages and all that, and everybody take your time. You know, take your time, say what you want, interject, cut me off. I know what the fuck my shit is. So cut me off and I promise I will not be offended. Okay. But what happened was when I will say my nigga because that's how he referring to it when I'm talking about my ex. Go ahead, Brian. What you said?
I just dropped my whole phone. So and look, I'm
Oh,
over
that's
here.
okay. I just heard a sound and I wanted to be alert and I wanted to make sure it was acknowledged. But no problem at
Nah.
all. But I heard the reference to my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, okay, well, the only person I've talked about in here is my ex, who is, you know, as close to my nigga as it could be. You know, if it was up to him, he would say we were, you know, fucking married. He puts me spouse on all this shit. You know what I'm saying? Brian, please don't let me say my name.
You gotta stop saying that because I mean, but really, I mean, what can they do with that though? The first name, right?
Nothing. But I would like to elongate the
Yeah,
mystery as I can.
yeah, I got you. Trust me, I got you.
You
Could
know,
these
so
some boaches.
that's not the problem. And the craziest part is when we get to the part about how much money I actually did send. That's going to be an interesting conversation too. But I got
Yeah, how tacky. That
uh,
nigga was tacky
let
with
me
it, boy. That
upload this.
nigga. Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead while I like upload this. You know, because the thing is, I am not somebody that leans on the money like that. Like I just, it's so crazy because I hate that feeling. You know what I'm saying? Like I fuck with people, and it might just be the night. I might be drinking. I might be whatever. Like you could see like I just might just send shit. There was one night I was over at Shakim's. The night I was on there, I was trying to figure out the fucking gifts. I didn't know how the fuck that shit worked, so I just kept buying the shit, kept buying like $10, $20, $30, and you
Oh
feel me?
shit.
I kept dropping the shit in the chat, and it would be like a big. I like seeing that shit like on this page where like there's a DJ or whatever, and you can like pay for the gyms, and it'll however much you pay for it, it'll show it on the screen. I didn't know that existed, so I was having fun with it, and I think I spent like at least $140 that night just in that chat. And then I was going
Dang, Oshakim?
because I was dropping the gems. I was having a good time
Ooh.
talking, and then I was just putting the stuff up. This is not the point because I don't do that shit for that. I was figuring that shit out then. It was just like, okay, this is like fun. And then like I went to like I think it was either it was YouTube cameras or Nika's or something. I'm a little tipsy already. I was just like let them know that. But wherever I went, I was like, hey, I'm over here. I'm bouncing in and out. I am very big about being vocal because I hate that feeling of somebody saying you was being sneaky. It's like everything I do in my life, I overthink it. So I say shit before I do it always. You know what I'm saying? Because you never gonna feel like I try to sneak in your back door. Like motherfucker, I told you what the fuck time it was, and I gave you enough warning for that shit. So what I did was like I was, dropping in, doing all that other shit, whatever. Still came on your page. We were having a good time. Even last night, even when I came on, you already had a live earlier. Bone carrying ass motherfucker. Talking about Tommy got worse. submarine and shit. I don't care. I love that shit. I don't care about like it. Literally does not bother. There's nothing that bothers me about people doing what the fuck they want to do and about people saying what the fuck they want to say. The only thing that bothers me is when people lie on me or when people are like despicable. Other than that, like I'm telling y'all, that's like how I am. So when you like when the thing came up, whatever you want to pass, I ain't see that he had 2 lives since last night in the middle of the night. We were on in the middle of the night. He has had 2 lives, and I'm talking about before I had breakfast. Before I had breakfast, I slept there a little bit, but you know what I'm saying. Before I had breakfast, he had put up 2 more lives because I went to go find that shit from last night when it happened, and I knew well, regardless, it's on Brian's live. Even if Pastor do something, it's on Brian's live. So I was like, I can get it, whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then I went to his live, and one of them, he don't know that he got to do whatever he do to the vertical to the horizontal. So
Yeah,
he clipped it from one of them. I think it's the vertical, the phone one. I think he deleted that chunk because when I went to go look at the timestamp, because when we were on live, I told you the timestamp, remember? So I went
yeah.
back to the timestamp, and when I went to the timestamp, he had chunked out it. And when you scrolled it, I took a screen grab.
I know you fucking lying.
See, it was a chunk. Like I've never seen that on a live where
Wait, hold up. Let me go. Where my other phone? Well, look, where my other phone at? I'm
yeah,
gonna go
the
on mute.
vertical one of them has it still, and I don't know if he's changed it since I found like I actually like figured it out and posted it. But basically, the vertical had a chunk where if you went to where the timestamp I told you last night, it would go to that timestamp, and then there would be a black block on the red balling, so it looks like there's a gap basically that you're always going past. It was weird. I never seen it on anybody's live before, so I was like you stayed on there that long. So I'm thinking if you still got the live up, you still bought your shit. You know what I'm saying? But then when I went to like, cause I didn't screen grab it last night because we was like in a whole nother vibe. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't
Yeah.
screen grab it. So like I was like, oh shit, like let me get it because it is embarrassing. If it was me, I'd be embarrassed. And I was like, he might realize it's embarrassing later after the thermos wears off and he might take it down. So I was like, okay, like let me go ahead and like grab it now. And I was like, well, I can't get to it. So I went and tried to do it from my other account. Then I tried to go do it from the vertical versus the horizontal. And one of them had it like a block. And the other one, I think it was the regular one, not the little skinny one, the regular one, his regular size, not his like Ozempic size. And so I was like, okay, I can like clip that. So I clipped it, whatever. And I was like, he deleted it. It was like a significant thing because I don't like sometimes people go in and delete shit because the music is playing. And they're like, you can leave your live up or you can leave your video up, but you just have to delete the chunk that's playing the music and they'll do it. He went in and spent his precious time deleting that chunk
Hmm.
and like left the rest, but he thought it was going to translate to everything he posted when he was live then because you know people go live on the vertical and the horizontal. It didn't do that.
Yeah. There's two
So that's
different.
I was able to go back and take it because one of them didn't play and the other one did. And I even like edited my post on my community wall because I was like, I put the timestamp, but when I went back and looked at it, it wasn't there anymore on that one. So I had to switch the format link that I put in there so that people could see like what it was and then make sure I put the actual screen record because he was trying to delete it. You wanted to keep everything else, but you wanted to delete the part where you was your heightened punk ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? And so that was just I would there was already too much. This is not even the live I'm gonna do probably in the middle of the night. This is just a checkpoint, if you will. This ain't
Castro.
because what up? Yeah, Castro, are you with us?
I'm with y'all. I'm just listening.
Oh yeah, cool. Listen on. Look, when you want to chime in, chime in. You live your life. You stay in your frequency, motherfucker. You do what the fuck you
Thank
want to do.
you.
I
I
like that
appreciate
shit.
that.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So basically, I was like, okay. I'm like, I'm looking at the shit. People threatening to put me in a water bed and all this other corny shit. I keep seeing all this shit. Like they love the water theme. I love that the writer lives love the water theme. They're threatening to sink me to the bottom of the ocean. They want to put me in a water bed. There's all these other things. They're ordering their water beds. It's very funny. But basically, I decided like I was like, yo, I told, my ex, who is like the closest thing to my man, you know what I'm saying? I talk to him all the time. I'm like, yo, I just got notification. Bang, bang, I got an email, if you will. But I delete the shit people leave that may get them in some shit because I don't want nobody no shit because of me. Because people can see, I can handle my own shit and I love to do it. I'm the Harley Quinn. You know what I'm saying? I love to fucking get in some bullshit. Like, fuck with me if you want to. I'm crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, do whatever you want, say whatever you want. I'm right there where you at. So basically, I'm like, okay, you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers they throwing their jokes. I'm laughing, blah blah blah, and you will see that like the closest thing to my nigga that Tommy is gonna have sex with. You know what I'm saying? It's just like me. Like we laugh at shit. We crack jokes at shit. The glimpse that I put. Did you ever make it to the end of that short, Brian? Or did Castro? Did you ever look at the short?
I'm not able to look at it because if I get off of here, it'll throw me off. So I'll be having to find a nigga again.
Don't fret. Don't fret because we're gonna look at it real quick and then we're gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Because at the same time, I called him. I was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let me see if this is it. Hold on, let me make sure this is it. Hold on. It might if I snatch it real quick, then I made a mistake. Because I have clearly we all know I make mistakes. Even if you don't you make mistakes, I make
We
you know
all
what I'm
But can
do.
I
saying,
say
Brian?
something real quick?
Yes, absolutely. Yes, sir.
So I wanted to talk to you. I went over there to Jay Wilson's this morning
I know I
because
saw it.
a trademark was, it is what it is. God bless him. And so, when I went up there, I tried to ask him a question. Like I wanted to talk about last night,
I
right?
knew it last night. You didn't even have an answer. Go ahead.
Man. And so he shut me down. Did you see how he shut me down? And I couldn't even finish. It was I thought the theme was don't let anyone shush you. Don't let nobody shush you, correct? That's what I heard.
Don't let
Don't
nobody shush you. Don't let nobody
so,
shush you.
and so when I asked about, I said, "Well, submarine." He said it was very off putting how everybody got mental issues and and people can't be mature and have a conversation or just the mere mention of someone sends somebody into like a seizure, like comatose, type
But
of
you
thing.
would because Brian, I know you watch the same shit I watch. And at the end of the day, we see it every time. They be like, I watched one after all this last night. I was just trying to fall asleep and I was watching a body cam video and the lady was like a aunt and she was like awfully abusing her like niece or whatever, whatever. And she was
Oh,
the
damn.
the primary custody holder. And she was like, she's got all these issues. She's got ADHD. She's got schizophrenia. She got da da da. She's crazy. She got mental issues. This bitch was the worst of the worst. But the first thing they're gonna say is they're crazy. They have mental issues. They have da 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 da. Whenever I've accused past of having mental issues, I've pulled up the documentation and the references. That's the thing. Like, it's one thing to just be saying shit because you embarrassed and you trying to save face and you don't know what the fuck going on. But it's another thing to pull that shit up and then pull up the examples of that shit and call that shit out and then show up at your fucking front door and you the same shit I said you were. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Mm.
thing is, like I don't have the same fucking issues and discrepancies that he does. Like when I tell you, I already knew. Like I wasn't even gonna bring it up. We talked about everything. We talked about cooking poke weed. Poke weed can grow in the yard. People say it's toxic. A lot of Southern people know how to cook poke weed and all that shit. That's the shit we was talking to before. I was like, oh, babe, let me tell you about this shit. On YouTube. Okay. And we ain't even heard it all. We ain't even heard it all. And I asked him, I talked to him, just he's been calling since we've been on here, and I'm gonna tell him later, like, that's the problem when you can call people and they can't call you
Oh,
back.
or they can call you 24 hours a day.
No, well, they basically their video, and this is good for everybody because at the end of this, I will be posting up the man Young again that's looking for somebody to talk to, and y'all will hear the boo that I have, what I'm saying, that I've known since middle school that Tommy has plans to go and ravage and the thing that blew me, and this is just a little teaser, is he said, I will go fuck your nigga and send him back infected and your children will say, "Oh, mommy, mommy," as they're crying, "Daddy's gay." There was so much
Tommy
sunshine.
said that.
It's on the video. I'll be playing it.
Infected. What does he mean by infected? Like infected with being homosexual, or infected with?
You know, Brian, the question that I hold, which I continue to hold always, is I never even said shit about you. You know what I'm saying? I never said shit about you, and you pulling all this shit out on your own. All these lives and things that you did. I wasn't, because I'm not skipping from song to song to find the part of the playlist that you got to say about me. You know what I'm saying? And you sat
Mm,
up here and you did all this shit. You talked all this shit, and I still, even when the post, I'm not gonna take nothing down. I have a post up where I talked about it. I have a motherfucking live up where the whole live, instead of Jay Wilson, was dedicated to this shit that I felt a little bit off about because I felt like Tommy misconstrued shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing to hide from about anything. I track my shit. What we call and what I do is you keep a paper trail of
yeah.
everything you do. You know what I'm saying? So everything I've done, there's a paper trail of it. If you wanted to call me out about it, there's a paper trail of it. The thing that he don't understand is that the paper trail that I have is even further than this obsession he has with this money, why he keeps fanning 500,
Yes.
$200, which is
Why?
quoted most. And I'm not even going to play all the clips that I have. I'm not going
I
to
don't
play all the clips that I
understand.
have because the thing is, when people fucking fuck with my fucking energy, when I just be trying to fucking cut my basil and fucking make my pesto and fucking
Oh,
put some.
I seen your post. Oh, see, I want to start. I want to start. We'll talk about that later. I want to start
But
us.
that's
I'm
why
gonna
I
come.
want to do the giveaway. Like I've been doing research on the thing. One of the things that Ness said, there's a mailbox thing called mailbox any or mail anytime. It's either mail anytime or mailbox anytime. So my plan is to put the post up so people can sign up for it because apparently it's not like having a PO box where they charge you all that shit, but you can have like a fake address basically, and then people can send you stuff to that fake address, and then it will reroute it to your real address. So I could basically be able to send people the stuff so they can do like an actual like I fuck with, like I've done a lot of these like long distance like challenges and shit, and like I would love to be able to send you the shit, and then we could do one that like it's a gift that keeps giving. Like you sprout your shit first, you get a prize, you might get $100 for that. Then you might, or I'm not, I didn't even plan on doing like a pot type situation because I don't know how I feel about that. But like basically, and then maybe somebody might rescue their shit and maybe add some, I'll add little tips as we go. Like you can put eggshells in your soil, you can do all this other shit, and then
Yeah,
like it could
compost them eggshells.
and
Yes.
compost it, and then how you
Mm-hmm.
can take a Lowe's bucket and you can take that Lowe's bucket and you can use that as a compost, just put outside, and all those eggshells and everything, as long as it's not like meat or like dairy, it will compost. So you can put your leaves in there, you can put the shit, even your weeds that you can't burn, because people don't know that you can't burn poison ivy and poison oak. It will poison people's lungs if you burn that
Mm.
shit. So you can't put it, like I have a fire pit in the back. Like I'm not gonna burn certain shit because the oils that are in there poison you too. There's some shit that is in like the pokeweed I was talking about. People see pokeweed in their yard. If you from the country, you probably heard of it, but you gotta
Yeah.
boil it, like dump the water multiple times in order to be able to make it edible. But it's one of the best things for things. And like there's stuff for your kidney stones and shit. There's shit that's only that they classify as weeds that I've done enormous amount of research on it because of it. Like the overall umbrella, they'll say it's a weed, but that's one of the most beneficial. But when you put the herbicides and the weed killers and all that shit in there, it's gonna take your natural medicine from the back. That literally, like they take Valium from a plant called valerium. It's a white flowery plant. It's one of the ones that's not illegal yet in the United States, but you can grow it. And what they did was they derived the valerium, and they made like they added more to it and made it Valium. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
there's shit that I want to talk about that I really like. I don't talk about shit I don't know about. I don't like talking about shit I don't know about. I don't like being embarrassed. I don't like people calling me out. I don't like none of that shit. So that's what I'm saying. The shit that then came up, I did everything in my power to avoid that shit. You know what I'm saying? Everything. And anybody that's been tracking the shit since it happened can tell you I did everything to avoid this shit. I'm only gonna address it tonight. I ain't gonna address it no more after this shit. Cause it ain't even worth that shit. But I am gonna address it. It's like an opening act and a motherfucking headliner. We're gonna just get that shit out the way.
But I
You know,
want to know what made it turn drastic. Like, did y'all have like? I'm confused because maybe I just haven't been keeping up though. But I know you came on and said that it made you feel a certain type of way, about him, I guess talking to you like that. And then you're saying today overnight that he said he gonna fuck your nigga and he cussed you out and said you had a stinking pussy and all this and all that. Is that what you telling? Is that what you telling me? All
hey,
of
that's
us.
telling you, Brian. You know I love your questions. Please continue to ask your true crime questions. 'Cause I love them shits. Let me give you a true crime answer. Because the thing is, at the end of the day, it escalated because from the beginning, it started from me saying, "Oh, Tommy would want to speak for himself. I'm gonna go get him, or Tommy should be here. I'm gonna go get him." I have the screenshots of that. Like I said, it's other shit that be going on. So I'm gonna clip everything together and like make sure everything is where it needs to be. But right now I didn't want it to delay. I wanted to talk about the shit while I got it on my
Mhm.
phone. You know what I'm saying? So basically it started from that and then the reaction that he had when he went over to, and this is what I'm saying, please y'all understand, I'm not going to talk about it again, so please don't think that I am negative or anything, but there's certain things that I do have to address on the fact that there are pretenses and priorities and the fucking rights and privileges and all that motherfucking other shit. You know what I'm saying? At some point, like, I gotta be who the fuck I am in real life, and certain shit don't fly with me. You know what I'm saying? So basically, when I said the shit that I said, which I made alive, I apologize for it. I said my wrongs, the bone carrying, whatever you did, but I carried another bone, which y'all gonna hear later, to the nigga that he said he was gonna fuck. So we gonna talk about that shit too. But at the end of the day, like, you went that same night, you talked about the type of woman I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, how could I be this type? I'm supposed to be a woman. How could I be that? Like, I didn't try to get back at you for being on a panel with these sissies. This is all about me being on a panel with other people and me not saying that somebody should be a felon. Literally.
Right.
Literally.
See, I look, even by me being over here right now, I'll be ridiculed, nailed to the cross for being over here. I'm not supposed to be on
Listen,
you on
Castro,
you
the fact
guys'
that that
panel.
bubble popped up, the moment your bubble landed in the water, it was over.
Oh yeah, it
I'm
was.
telling you. I
Wow,
watched the shit. The thing
that's
is,
crazy.
like, the fact that we had a 5+ hour live last night, and this was part of what this, like, additional retaliation, because this wasn't the first time I heard of the shit. Like, I'm a bitch that really likes to know what the fuck is going on when I'm focused on what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? If
Right,
that's focus, you can't focus on everything that's going. I can't know what's going on about this beef and this beef and this beef, but I know what the fuck is going on with me. You know what I'm saying? And what I did was, when you told me to get out, whatever, I took a lot of things from that shit. And I still didn't fucking comment about it in a real fucking, like, uh, ravenous way after I heard multiple things. I still let this shit go because I was like, when the water kicks in, you know what I'm saying? And the liquid IV maybe kicks in. You know what I'm saying? You may have a change of heart from what you said versus, how you feel. You know what I mean? And I'm like trying to take all this in perspective. Even when I told y'all last night, I was like, it wasn't really about me. It's about these issues with, Castro and all this other stuff. And I may be like, because I put myself in a situation, my fault, you know what I'm saying, to put myself in that situation. But like I said, people tell me shit and I love that shit because I want to know what the fuck going on. So I have to learn that shit about, and I still, though, in the same juxtaposition, I feel like I handled it in a way that I was like, I didn't say it in a messy way. Like, I mean, I did. It was messy, undeniably, that I even mentioned it. But I didn't say it in a messy way. I didn't say Cash was talking shit about you, Brian and Cash was talking shit about you. Da, da, da. I said that y'all both live. And my overthinking is like, I'm watching both of y'all. If y'all see me in this chat over here and you go back in this chat, you can be like, oh, I was live too. You didn't go over here. You was over here, and you comment in this chat. You talking. You know what I'm saying? You laughing. You doing this other stuff. You didn't say nothing. So when time came up, I was like, "Hey, he should be here. Whatever. I'm gonna go get him." I
Right,
screenshot
and that's how I felt. Like I didn't think you meant any harm by you doing that. I really didn't.
especially if I said, Castro, if I said, in his chat, because you could go back and forth on both of them. The thing is, he made his private. That's the problem. And I still gotta look at my thing, because I feel like I still got some of that shit on screen record. But when I went back, um I was like, I didn't say any name. That's why I had to clear up the fact that it was at Shakim's and it wasn't Shakim that was talking about him, because he immediately went to Shakim first because of the shit, rumors that happened in the past with Shakim and Castro and any sort of crushes and shit. The whole point was, I was, and still to this day, am part of this like buffer for, I'm gonna go for you and then I'm gonna go to Castro, because I feel like you did me wrong because you were on panels with this person. That's what the problem is. I don't, first of all, I am grown as fuck. First of all, nobody tells me where to go anywhere in my fucking life at all. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Anybody that's seen me anywhere, like y'all can see where I've been anywhere y'all at, I have not disrespected Tommy. You know what I'm saying? I can still say what the experience was and what I went through and all this other stuff without disrespecting somebody. You know what I'm saying? I've never done that this whole time. I've said what the misconstruence was, what was said, how like I hope he like looks back at the chat and like understands what it was. I have never said anything negative about Tommy to this day. This is a different day, because we had a different conversation. You know what I'm saying? So, oh yeah, thank you. Y'all, can y'all please like tell y'all know I got ADHD. I have a whole like really growing sign. And I know this is the old. I know this is the old. And I said it's gonna be in 30 minutes, and it's 42 minutes, but this is gonna be what's gonna be our ADHD. What's up? Just trying to figure it out. What's
Could
up?
y-
Gypsy guys, go ahead, Brian.
could y'all come back from this? Because your feelings are valid. Are valid. He's disrespectful. Could y'all come back from this if he hit the link and y'all have a
I
conversation?
would love to have a conversation, but this is the thing, like I said last night. And the only thing that I've said that may cause any sort of controversy with him is, I need for you to go and look back at what you said and what I wrote. You have the access to it. Everybody doesn't have the access because you privated it so quick. And the thing is, last night, there were multiple things privated back to back while the music and everything was going on, which I'm telling you, the amount of songs that I've pulled from that live, because they're great songs and I would have never heard them otherwise. Hey,
Yeah, me too.
I love it. I've gotten some. Well, one of my favorites is one that's like "Love Me When It's Hard." He loves that one. I love that shit. That's a great one. I actually shared it
But he
with.
do be listening to some breakup songs and stuff too, like because he misses.
Yeah, but when you talk about my coochie, I got a problem with that. Because let me tell you something. It was just days before that conversation. I'm like I ain't even want so much shit going on. But you saying my coochie is funky and something about my coochie being like funky or musty or something, right? And so I was like, talking to my ex about it, who is, as close to my boo. We talk every day. You know what I'm saying? We that's the I love you at the end of the line type shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, and he had just like days before, he was like, yo, it's not about like anything that because we're friends. Like you can hear it when when I play the shit that I'm about to play. Like we are friends too. We know each other since middle school. So these are conversations that we have and continue to have all the time. And so I'm like, like this motherfucker said this. I ain't even say shit about him. I tell him everything good and bad. He know all about Jay. Well, he know about everything. He know about you. He know about Castro. He know about everything. I talk to him. You know what I'm saying? That's what people
Mhm.
that like fucking got a connection do. You know what I'm saying? And so when I heard that he was about to be accosted and fucking fucked, I'm like, oh man, I ought to tell him. I guess I'm bone carrying again. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I'm like, this is going on and this is what was said. And I was trying to figure out how to be able to record it. So you'll hear that some of this is a little bit like I try to like, move the levels around a little bit so like you can hear stuff. There was a lot going on. And two of the things I want people to really pay attention to is this scapegoat thing, because the real issue is with Castro. And because like, first of all, okay, so the solution, every time somebody tells me what the issue is, I say, well, what was the solution? Okay, if I did it wrong, what was the solution? So instead of me going on Brian's panel to talk about shit happening with parking spaces and Jay Wilson and all this, and also giving you justification for why you may have felt the way that you felt. I'm supposed to do what additionally? You know what I'm saying? As somebody that's online, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing that just to keep in mind as we go through. The second thing is I have always given out of just like whatever fucking inspiration or liquor is going through my body at the time. You know what I'm saying? It might be the time of day that I'm able to cook alive. It might be work out with my schedule. It might just be the fuck whatever. But this whole obsession with the money
Yep.
is weird to me. Like that shit, like the money thing is bothering me, honestly, probably more than you threatening to have sex with my man. Because like it shows that that's all the fuck you gave a fuck about for me anyway in the first place. You know what I'm saying? You really was just like you looked at that, but what you didn't realize is I got a new Cash App in June or July or whatever. I have the screenshots. I'll put them up here today. You know what I'm saying? But you
Mhm.
keep talking about Castro's mad because of this $60 that you sent me. First of all, when I do send stuff, it don't even be for nothing. Like anybody that's got a cash out for me for like I just be sending shit like not for nothing, but it'd be like thank you, you know what I'm saying, or
Yeah.
like stop by, or like you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
like
Just
hey, or I
just
felt
being
this,
nice.
yeah, just being that's like hey, like I just felt like sending you a cash app. It's not like no other shit. I've never gone to my shit and been like, oh, you supposed to do this and that because I sent you a cash app. I've never done any of that. I've never like bloated about it or anything. So like the fact that that's becoming like this whole like monument because I brought up I mean because you bringing up like oh well just ask her for a cash app. That was the beginning. Then it's like oh well that ain't nothing. She sent me $20 or she sent me for $60. Then it was like oh she sent me $40. All this other stuff and I'm just like what like this is weird. We're gonna watch this one more time because I just gotta tell my boo that like I gotta like do something real quick.
Okay.
Good though.
Yeah.
I only ate that shit with my mom and my dad cooking though.
I don't
My
know.
grandma used to cook it, but I ain't never eaten that.
Mm. Okay,
I
so
ain't like the way she cooked it. Like she'll boil her junk in and put vinegar in it and cook it on the stove. I ain't like how she cooked it.
oh, that's when she was cooking the pokeweed. Sorry, I was just talking about pokeweed and like house poisons and shit. I had to get him off the phone. But anyway, so we was just having a regular conversation. So that is like my boo. But we gonna put this up real quick. This is like the most important thing. This has the pictures. So this I think is the one we heard earlier, but this actually has some pictures. I'm gonna tell you, you better not ever come on. Did you hear this? Can you hear that? Okay, okay.
Oh, who is this? Oh, who is that?
That's him.
Go back one more time.
It's gonna come back.
I'll take
That
your
nigga was
man.
in
I ain't
here
funny.
cooking too.
Your nigga is fun.
I tell that nigga on. Ain't nobody like that motherfucker. It's a weird ass ass from that damn way.
Wait, y'all hear him say he'll peel that nigga orange? He is so country. Y'all think I'm country? If you think I'm country, I don't know if people think I'm country, but this motherfucker is country as fuck. I told you I went to middle school with him. So this whole like, yeah, he locked up or whatever now, and he's not even like weird. But that's the person I talk to every day, and we love each other, and he gonna ride for me every day and every night. So y'all ain't even heard nothing yet. This is the shit I put together just as a teaser to put up on my shorts to say, do y'all want to know what the fuck he got to say about the shit? This
Is
ain't
he
me.
black or white?
Hmm?
I'm saying, is he black or white? Oh, excuse me, not black,
First of
black and
all,
white.
he's
Black and white.
he's 100% black. What you see here is he got tattoos on his hands. He got a
Hmm.
tattoo on his face on the side. You see her on the side. He
Yeah.
his cheek it looks like black. He got a tattoo over there too on his face. So like he's for 100% black. First of all, very very much black. He country. We both country as fuck.
Yeah.
He got black, but you know, in jail they got different shit. Like you can't have your contacts and shit. So he just started. Like he got great eyesight, but I love his glasses though. I love when he wears
Yeah,
glasses.
I'm a glasses type of person too myself. I like glasses on
Oh, you didn't
people.
watch BMF? I was gonna say like he giving Ronnie. If anybody in the chat has ever seen that, it's giving like Ronnie because this motherfucker. I look, Brian. You know what I told you he in there for? Um,
Oh wait, I forgot. I might have forgot. Wait, what are
um,
you in the
before,
Erder?
yeah, well, yeah, but before that, it was because he had shot the dude didn't pass, but he had piled somebody that I knew that was my sorority sister's
Yeah,
brother.
you did say that. I remember that part.
So before we even reconnected after middle school, that's what
Yeah.
he had just got out about, and then obviously he's now back. So this is literally like in the past week. This is me talking to him on the video is in the past week. You know what I'm saying? I tried to like make sure I cross out. He is so beautiful. Y'all don't even know he's six
I mean,
four,
I
right?
could. I mean, he's giving Puerto Rican. He's giving.
That's
I'm mixing.
crazy. Puerto
I'm
Rican.
mixing. But you know how some white people got a little nigger in them. Wait, did I say nigga? I said nigga, right? I didn't say the er, right? My bad. I was talking
I mean,
fast.
that's okay. I mean, I'm not monetized.
No, I didn't mean. I swear I didn't mean it. But
Nah,
Ain't
he
no
look black.
restrictions over here.
that nigga fine though. But you know how some white dudes have that curly hair and that thick wool like type of hair.
I'm
That's
gonna
what he
put
gives
another
off.
picture up. I'm gonna put another picture up later too.
Mulatto or something.
No, you when you see his real, like I got his baby pictures, I got all kind of stuff. When you see like more of him, you'll be like, yeah, he's black. Like I don't know if it's the lighting because you see that bright ass light in the back that
Maybe
shot.
so. Maybe
You know what
so.
I'm
Brian,
saying?
he looks light skinned to me.
Yeah, no, he's
I,
not.
I ain't
He's like
well,
your
maybe
complexion, Castro.
Oh shit. Okay. He full
Yeah,
nigga.
y'all are like the same complexion. He's not. He's not
it might
light
be
skinned.
that light.
It's the light that's like right above him because you see like the on his cheek. You know what I'm saying? His cheek is like I don't know why he got that tattoo, but I remember when COVID was going on, right? And we was in Food Line. He used to work at Food Line in the area we grew up in, right? But we had like you had to wear the mask and shit on your face, right? Mind you, I'm 5'8.5" height. You know what I'm saying?
You a
He's
tall girl.
yeah, I'm tall, baby. I ain't no little bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm 5'8.5", athletic. Like I said, I got best athlete for my supposed in high school. But I he's like 6'3", 6'4".
Woo!
So he got like, you know what I'm saying? He had the mask on. I had the mask on. I remember I was about to make him some Rasta pasta. I was vegan at the time. I'm not vegan anymore. But at the time I was vegan. Before that I was raw vegan. Basically, long story short, the doctors were like, basically when my body worked, I can't be vegan. I have to eat meat. So long story short, we was in there and I was gonna make something that he had a recipe for he wanted me to make, and I can cook my ass off. So I was gonna cook it. And so these bitches, and then first of all, we was in the aisle, we was so in love. Oh my god. And we both had masks on. We was making out in the aisle in the motherfucking Food Line, like with our mask on. With the
Yeah.
mask on. You know what I'm saying? So we get to the aisle and the bitch is like, did that tattoo on your face hurt? And I was like, because at the time, mind you though, Brian, listen, at the time, remember when I told you he shot somebody that I knew's brother?
Mm-hmm.
So at the time, I told him we would never be together. You know what I'm saying? Because of this. And that, like, basically, like, we don't ever claim me as like your girl. So at this time, I'm with him here and this girl flirting. So I can't really be like, fuck you, that's my man, because I done told him we can't never be because of the shit he did. You know what I'm saying? At the time.
But when
But
he getting out of jail though? Cause
this was
that sound like some serious charges. When is he getting out of jail this time? I'm just being honest. I want to know
my
shit. Cause he
God,
just,
oh my God. Look, it's like in the next like 12 years or so.
oh, can you wait 12 years?
I
Are
mean
are
that's
you
not
gonna wait 12 years?
we didn't get off track. But yeah, okay, let me say yes. Okay, let me because this is a good question. Okay, because at the end of this I will be putting the dude that I still want to get hooked up with somebody at the end, Jason
Yeah.
Bird. Jason Bird. But I
Is
could,
he
but
gay or
like
straight? The gay or straight? He's a
the
straight
thing
one.
is, he says he's straight, but what I say is, the thing is, the way I'm putting this shit out there, I don't need to know anything. You don't need me for anything. Like you can do it, and I would never know that you contacted them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
And so I'm putting it up like, here's the picture, here's the name, here's the state ID number. If you interested, reach out on your own, and I'll tell them like how to use the like messaging system and all that shit. Other than that, that ain't my, you know what I'm saying? So
Mm,
the people, when he puts it up, he's like, okay, boom, 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 and he tells them, if you grow, some people gonna tell him straight up like he looking for a dude or whatever. But some people are probably gonna be a little bit, but they don't. They still saying that to him. And when I tell you, the person that I talked to, if even the guards came on him, and I'd be talking to his sister, who I don't like his sister, we ain't gonna get to that, but she'd be like, when I tell him, oh, the guards mess on him, she'd be like, well, it better be like 9 of them, because he,
mm,
like, that's the type of dude he is. This person right here on the screen,
yeah.
this motherfucker right here, and he chill like me. We both chill like that. Like we both don't like get too worked up. That's why we was laughing about this shit in the first place. But I wanted him to know just what was said. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm
Tommy,
saying?
but you think in 12 years he'll go to Arkansas on Tommy bitch ass when if the
If I play the rest of the shit, this was supposed to be the teaser, like the play, like, do y'all want to do a live? But there is a full blown one that I just clipped, and I cut out because there's like a delay sometimes if you try to do shit where you record on it and they like locked up with the phones. So there was a delay. So I went through myself and I cut the little pieces out that were like just like nobody want to hear, like all this dead space type shit, right? But like if you hear the rest, I don't know if you heard the part where he said he gonna make somebody peel his orange. I don't know if you heard that. He be saying he country as fuck. He said he gonna make somebody peel that nigga orange, and then he said, well, I didn't put this part in there, but he said I want to cream Miss Taylor's.
mm. And are you gonna wait 12 years for him? You're gonna wait, right? I'm gonna go on mute. You gonna
Well,
wait
he
12
already
years?
no, you don't have to go on mute. Like he's very. We've talked about this because I don't have kids, which is also crazy because Tommy claimed that he was gonna infect my man and then make my kids cry and say daddy's gay, and I'm like, what?
I can't believe Tommy said that. He
Mm,
They say he pulled his pants down last night and was
I saw that.
comparing. Oh, for real? And what was he
You
saying?
don't
Why he
run
had
up
his
on
pants
a
down?
nigga like me that don't give a fuck about y'all knowing that like I looked at it. I don't understand that anyway, but like I love having information. I love like being able to speak on something that's authentically what it is and being able to say you can pull up this on me and you can see that like I'm not fucking tripping. I don't like the feeling of presenting something that can be contradicted with any sort of validity. You know what I'm saying? You can contradict it, but with validity, that's another thing. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to like make sure I'm patient with certain shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel a certain way about shit. And anybody that got questions about it can say, because people gonna be like, well, why you ain't doing this and this and this to Tommy, but you doing this and this to Jay Wilson? It's a different situation. Jay Wilson know what the fuck it is. Jay Wilson know what the fuck happened. He know what the fuck he did. He knew who the fuck he is and who the fuck he's been. You know what I'm saying? That shit is a whole bigger shit. That shit to me is like Captain Planet. Okay. This shit with Tommy is like, oh, you didn't realize what you actually fucking said to me. And I've already like I can take all the brunt for being a bone carrier, being messy, whatever people want to interpret it. I can still stand on the fact that like I didn't interpret it that way because I like to know what the fuck going on about me. But I also was very vocal about the fact that's a lesson I needed to learn. And like I was apologetic about that shit and felt that shit in my spirit a little bit, because I really fuck with him. But when you continue to say shit about me that I have not said about you ever, that's a fucking issue. And then you try to make it like I'm some funny fucking money mule. Like
Yeah.
that, the
Mhm.
fact that I've had to watch multiple times of $50 bills turn into $20 bills, turn to $10 bills, turn to $5 bills and $10. I am not, first of all, my money is in my account. I don't have a bunch of fucking cash. Even the person that re-ups the shit that I twist up gets it in the Apple Pay. So I don't even understand this fucking verbiage and fluency that you about with this spreading this fan of peacock minimal bills in my face. I have not even begun. I've never got on here and been like, I sent this much and I sent this much and I sent this much and this much. I just do what the fuck I'm doing when I'm doing it.
As a grown adult, right?
As a grown adult, because it's not because of anything. I can give a fuck less. Most of the people I send shit to don't. You talking about first of all this gluttoncy about this $60 and you want the money and you're just trying to get with Submarine Castro for the money and you just asking for a cash app and blah 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 blah. When I heard that, I didn't even hear it on his page. Honestly, I heard it on your page, Brian.
Yeah,
But
cause that I was kind of pissed off by that because you're new to the sector. Most people are not generous like that. Do you have a lot of people that ruin reputations? You know, including myself. People don't send me shit sometimes, but I ain't come out here saying, "Oh, such and such send me this." You know, when you have a reputation and you got somebody that's new, that's generous, that's saying, "Hi, I enjoyed you. Thank you so much." Then you take the money, you send a reply, and you walk away with good graces. You don't take the money and then use that as a weapon and then
or a
shade
weapon
the
to
person.
tell you what to do or where to go or who to like. Like this is the thing. If I'm walking down the street and I got $100 bill on me and I feel in my spirit like, okay, this person like really need, I'm gonna give it to them. I'm not gonna say you got change like that. Like maybe that's odd for people, you know what I'm saying? But like for me, that
Or
is not.
maybe you just got it like that. Everybody don't have it like that. I wish I was more wealthier because the kind of heart I got, I'll be,
And that's the
passing
thing.
that,
Most people that's gonna
know.
be blessed though. And the thing is, Tommy got things about him that could have been extreme blessings. I saw things in Tommy that were very admirable. Like the way he ride for, I remember hearing him be like, "Yeah, it's TNT." Like his parents, I guess it's TNT. That's my parents. And you ain't never like. I respect people that fucking ride for their family. You know what I'm saying? I respect people everything about it. The only reason this is not deeper for me is because he doesn't know what it is. It's become this thing that he never even looked back and said, "Am I really mad at her? Did she really do the shit that I'm saying I'm mad about?" You know what I'm saying? Did
But
I?
you shouldn't have to kiss his ass too. Who the
But
fuck
I'm
is
not. That's
Tommy?
the thing. For me,
Shit.
it's not. I'm a aerial view. I'm a drone type of bitch. You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to seeing what everything is and respecting what I can say, even when my friends have been mad at me, I've been like, "Hey, I ain't did this. I ain't responded. I ain't got back to you. I know you mad." And they've looked at me like a movie. Like imagine you watching Power right now, and they looked at
Oh,
me.
I can.
You know,
I
I'm
can.
telling you. And imagine this. I'm gonna tell you the whole little bracket of this shit.
Oh,
And I'm gonna
somebody's in the back. Somebody's in the
okay.
back of your. Okay,
Oh, what's
go ahead.
up? Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm
Is this
fine. This
right?
is
You
a view.
doing
It's
it
a
right?
view. This
How you
is a
doing?
view.
View
It's
is
a
a
view.
view. How are you, baby?
I'm fine. And Brian, I don't have no beef with you, Brian. We're you won't have no. I don't have nothing. No drama. Castro, I
It's
have no
Mr.
drama
Brown
with
over
you.
here, baby.
I'm an old lady now, and I don't even know what was going on. But I never had no beef with you. I always thought you were funny, but we were blocking each other and everything, and talking about each other and stuff. And Castro, you always made me a moderator, but I saw that fool la la that you was going through, baby. I couldn't do nothing with you with it, but it is what it is. You've never been disrespectful. Hi, Submarine. How are you
Hi,
doing?
baby. I love your artwork too. I'm listening. Like that's, that's it's good for shit like this. Like I hope y'all like at least like, whatever the shit that I've missed, which I'm very open about missing shit. But like sometimes shit is worth a fucking like greeting, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes
Well, Brian and was mentioning about how sometimes people come on and get money and stuff like that, and Castro. I want to say that Miss Submarine cashed at me like how you just be looking around doing stuff and not doing paying any attention. I saw $20 in my cash app. The little thing is not really like loud, like I'm really needing
Mhm.
coins. I was just like doing something and I said $20 from a submarine. What is this? But I have been watching you as soon as you came up on here, and I've been watching you. And I think you are a breath of fresh air. I think you are what people needed to have out here, and you are being very unbiased, and biased because you messy as fuck. But but you're messy at the right person, because Wilson has actually terrorized a lot of different people on here, and
Mhm.
and the people that are on the panel here, and also myself, and he's just getting what he is deserving, but he don't watch nobody. He don't see
Mhm.
nothing. He
Mhm.
don't know nothing. But
Mhm.
and a lot of people were like, well, he just dragged you. He dragged you this and that. And that. He was drunk and fucked up and chewing coffee and shit in the middle of the
And
night. I was
forgot.
always come
Probably
down.
forgot he drugged the people he drugged, to be honest
Right.
with you.
Because I don't really fuck with that motherfucker like that. Nigga, you ain't got no goddamn degrees like that. And
No,
they're
you
not from accredited places.
their certificate,
Duchess Kelly Love
like a
already
dare
said that you
certificate. Everybody that got a dare lying in their school, drug abuse resistance education. Like me, that
exactly
was still smoking today, but I got the certificate. I won the competition, baby. That ain't nothing but the same shit he got from National American
same
University
thing.
there. But go ahead, Carl.
Those universities used to be on the matchbooks. They used to be on. I don't even know if y'all know what matchbooks are. The matches, like before they had the cigarette lighters and things, they were actually like things that you would strike on a little thing in a card, and you get a
Mm-hmm.
pack of cigarettes. I don't smoke. I never smoked, but I've had family members that smoke. But then they would start advertising. This was before the AI and the YouTube and all that. They would put advertisements of colleges and degrees or mechanical schools and things that you can go to. You just put the number on there, and then you just write. So throughout the whole process of us going to the moon, where we can get computers and stuff like that. I'm really being funny, but I'm really speaking truth. This motherfucker that got on here and thinking he's like the king of the damn degrees and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Really?
he in charge of the degrees. Forget being in charge of the girls. He in
He
charge
ain't
of the
trying to
degrees.
shit.
And the certificates that you can print on Canva, and at the
And then
same time,
that you could buy the cap and gowns, the doctorial stuff. That's a dollar, $159 at the Amazon.
baby,
And
speak a word, because why is people mad at me for asking about the degrees when Cheyenne Bryant is being questioned from all
dragged.
sides about her
Mhm.
degrees, where she's utilized the same way in a smaller version that Jay Wilson has his platform to try to utilize these degrees and this expertise and all this stuff because he's so much better than everybody in
No,
platform.
that's because he copycats. He copycats everything. If you ever watched that motherfucker, or if you ever interacted with him as much as I had, I really wasn't no big fan. But see, people thought, oh, they were big friends, and they were fan. No, no, no. He had an issue with me one time years ago, and then he dragged me, and I was like, okay, motherfucker. I'm one of those people be like, okay, motherfucker, I'm gonna watch you until I'm ready to drag your ass. Okay.
But wait,
No,
did
I
he
don't.
drag you for like a comment? Did he drag you for a post? What
But
was
no, this is before you came. When you came on here, he dragged me for some comment that I said because he couldn't eat no damn food because he had to take a shot. No, no, I'm talking about before that. It's okay, baby. It's okay. You
No,
knew, boo.
I didn't, because the thing is, a lot of things in which I'll bring up later is a screenshot I have of my contributions to Tommy, and I'm just bringing this
Yeah.
up because I created a channel later, and then I took advice from people who said, you need to, make it whatever, and I switched it. So like literally, I think it was June or July, I got a new Cash App. I changed the name, all that stuff. I'm
And
being
thank
very
you for my cash apps from you. And I have done
absolutely no,
nothing.
and it's
Only
not.
thing I did was win a contest. And then you just blessed me and that's really why I came up here. She's blessed me because I shared her videos out. A lot of y'all don't share people out. I shared her videos out before she even knew who the hell I was. Well, she might have. I don't even, I don't really get down with that. But I thank you for when you said thank you for just supporting me or something like that. I was like, $20. Who is this lady? But I had already been supporting you. I was like, thank you. But you don't have to send no more for that because you are providing good entertainment. You are refreshing. You are up in here and you're seeing the stuff, especially Wilson. Wilson has been like the number one person on here that has been so terrorizing folks. He claims he made the whole beef sector and all this stuff. People call him pastor and all that kind of shit. That nigga ain't no goddamn pastor and never has been. He's music and the choir director over the damn Norfolk State. And I'm telling you right now, Wilson, you stole them goddamn roles in that goddamn Spartan uniform when you was doing them goddamn dances for the contest. You are ratchet as fuck, sissy ass fucking Wilson, and I hate you. It's from the bottom of my core. Okay,
me too, girl.
I fucking hate your ass. And but don't think because he dragged me, all he did was drag me with all old reads. He's never dragged me with anything new. He can never. And I get on here and I might cry about some shit, but it's not crying about him dragging me. It's crying about the people that I have had to help that go over the other side. That's nothing he knows nothing about. But the thing that is, sometimes you hit somebody at the wrong time, and then somebody pick a goddamn big old cement rock and get it ready for your motherfucking monkey ass Wilson. I have been waiting for you for so long. And a lot of people say, oh, she just cried. She don't know. No, Wilson, I've been waiting for your ass because you are so motherfucking disrespectful. You are the worst person ever in my motherfucking life. I did a video toward you the other day on my channel. I had to take it down because I threatened you. I did. And I said, you know what? I can't do that because his little punk ass gonna go ahead and take that and try to flag it because you flagging everybody. You're flagging SubMarine.
He got it back, and he lucky that I'm not the type of person that wants to flag him back and say, okay, he's filing false claims. Because the thing is, if you file 3 false claims, they will terminate your channel. So all that 10,000 people that you got on there, whether you paid for those 10,000 people or not, whether you set up there and you set up the bots or not, like you set up that 10,000 people when stuff is going on and there's multiple people going live, and I know there's multiple people going live now. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, like there's people that catch the replay. By the time I wake up in the morning, close my eyes and wake up in the morning, people see what the fuck you own. You know what I'm saying?
And I love that you're growing. But Wilson, I had more subbies than he did. I've always had more than he has because at one time he had a whole purge. There was a whole purge. These people get on here and they lie about their numbers and their sub count. Right. And when they purge the channels and stuff like that, then somebody said they had 30,000 people and they end up having 6K. And I already had 8. I always keep whatever because I guess most of the people that I have, they may be dead or whatever. But bitch, I'm claiming the dead motherfuckers too. Okay, because I got one foot in the grave. They might be dead. I don't even know. Now I lost 20 people.
Wilson's followers.
I lost 20 people, but motherfucking sissy ass motherfucking Jay Wilson, your bitch ass. When I saw that goddamn video of you at that college, and I've done this and I've done that. Yo, motherfucking damn hyper makeup ass edited
organizer that runs 15 employees when we spend all of our quality time with you.
Lies, right? Like we don't know. Sis Wilson, I did share some propaganda and some information. As soon as I found out about it, I shared it to everybody that I wanted to. You bitch. I shared it to everybody. Okay. Oh, if you put it on YouTube, we're gonna talk about it. Even if you're some college playing with a goddamn fake up makeup looking like goddamn fucking Barbie doll. Your bags were covered up and shit, glued up into your goddamn hairline and shit, nigga. We see how that goddamn Olympic goddamn Botox shot is working for you. I shared everything, and I they can't get me for that. I did check with an attorney to say that I shared everything that I saw. I shared it wherever I wanted to. So you ain't going to work. Where you going when you driving around right about now? Where the fuck are you going at, nigga? Your car breaking down.
Drive around and check on his layaways. And that's the thing.
And sucking on. Right. And chewing. You drunk motherfucking bastard. Nobody chews goddamn coffee like you out of a thermos. No.
When I drink hot coffee, I take a sip and I'm like, ooh, and it might be like that bite. It might be that squint. And I take that gulp and I'm like, ooh, like that was too hot, whatever. But when you drinking liquor, and trust me, I'm not.
You got to brace yourself. No, trust me. Yeah, no,
Yeah,
no, trust.
you take a little
Girl,
bite.
when I see you, we're gonna have 2 good cocktails together, okay? Yeah, you
Oh,
gotta
baby,
do
I'm
that.
planning something. I got something being planned very much
I
now.
heard you do. I
To
will
me,
be
I feel
there.
very constricted by not being able to be more public. You know what I'm saying? For
I
me,
know.
I would
To be
love
Well,
second picking.
more public. You know what I'm saying?
well. But yeah, you sip that liquor and you shake your neck a little bit and you swallow and then chew.
Ooh,
That's
tell
what
me what to
Wilson
do.
does when
Tell
he's
me what
doing
to do because
coffee
I
in the
already sipped
morning.
the liquor. Tell me the next steps. What do I do? I sip the liquor and then I do what? Because I already sipped the liquor. Tell me what I do.
Oh, but he does it, but he's a fucking lie. But anyway, Sissy Wilson, I'm gonna tell you right now. You came at me a couple times the last time, and I didn't really come back at you. And
Bitch
don't
ass
think that I
nigga.
didn't forget about it. Right. Don't think I didn't forget about it. I'm never your friend. I'm never going to be your friend. You need to just stop talking to me right now or saying anything about me, which I think you have learned to, because I
Mm-hmm.
make things shake. Okay. The things that you have happened and why you ain't going where you really think you're going. You're welcome. Okay. So leave
You're
me the
welcome,
fuck alone. Thank
bitch.
you, Miss Submarine. And
You
thank you.
welcome. Look, anything
Thank
else you
you.
gotta say? Cause I'm ready to be Flavor Flav in this motherfucker, bitch.
Well,
Fuck
you know,
you,
and I love
Jay
you.
Wilson, with your raggedy ass, with your fucking voodoo doll ass. Fuck you. Don't be fucking reviewers of you. You know what I'm saying? I got look. Anything else you want to say, baby? Anything else you want to say?
Well, we just saw Wilson, so we gonna leave it at that. And I really don't have no problems with nobody. And so Wilson, you need to get a goddamn coloring book and some motherfucking crayons, nigga. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
and
And
keep
put
them
some
goddamn
rolls
Ozempic
on.
shots going. Because once you
Uh-huh.
take them Ozempic shots, go ahead and set up your GoFund for the motherfuckers to give you a facelift because you look horrible.
You
You
look
look
beautiful.
horrible. And you tried to take Castro in the woods. Castro, he tried to take you in the woods. Castro in the cabin.
Yeah.
Castro, can you talk about that? Because submarine is new on here. Brine know about it already.
I know
Castro,
about the cabin.
you know about the
Yeah.
cabin. Go ahead.
Oh yes, I remember the cabin. I've been here for 9 years. I just had nothing to say until this motherfucker called me all kind of bitches.
A view is a view.
Yes, sir.
Can I ask you a question? So, why all of a sudden are you and now? I do understand that, but you and Jay Wilson was just around each other. Now, why you didn't tell
No,
that
we
to
were
him
not
to his
just
face?
around each other. First of all, you need to let me know what you're talking about when you're saying we're just around each other. We were never just around
Maybe a
each other.
while ago. I think you was
Okay,
on his
put some
panel.
time in between. Okay. So what are you saying? We were just around each other. No, this is the second time. Okay, Brian, I know where you're going with it.
No, I'm not. I
But
want to
no,
beg a
him
chili. You
and
got some
I would
chili of
never
you? You got some
him and I
chili?
no, him and I were never cool like that. I would just go over there and I was always looking damn Vivian. Why this bitch is doing this motherfucking fuck shit for this nigga? And I would just be over there. You know, you go where, people hanging out, Brian. I would just go over there. And then I guess years ago, I think it might have been like 3 or 4 years ago or something like that. Because I did some parodies about him. Remember, I had a thing on, I was shaking my titties and I was putting on some makeup like I was looking like Sissy Wilson with the bald head and stuff like that. I never really liked him. I don't like pompous ass motherfuckers like him. He is fake and it's a fraud. So I feel that I was just like, just sitting here like everybody else on the YouTube and motherfucker do some shit, then you just break out. I've never liked him. He's a liar. He does not have all these degrees. He is not all of everything that everybody makes him do. He's definitely not a pastor. I don't even think he really worked for the airline, walking down the goddamn aisle, serving you a damn drink. He is such non-graceful. Like, can you imagine him saying, can I have a bottle of water? I don't drink a Coke. Can you imagine being in the plane up in the sky with that motherfucker as an airline stewardess? I think people need to look into that part. I do not think I don't even think that he would be even gracious enough to even pass the interviews, because I actually did apply to be a stewardess in the 1990s or something like that. And he's just not all of that. But anyway, he keeps saying that he was one and he left. But you notice he never talks about it or nothing like that. He had the little photograph or something with the jacket on or something, but he never
That's
says
the
anything like
aerial
that.
selfie shot where he was holding it above himself and
Yeah,
showing
I don't even,
his
yeah,
little
I don't
pen.
believe it.
Who's gonna leave
But
a job like that and you still talking about it?
right,
The
and
job
why are you still talking
recognized.
about? You're not getting any money from it. You're not getting any pensions. Like, okay, I maybe. So, Brian, I never really liked him like that. And then when I knew that he went to an HBC and was supposed to be a doctor and a pastor and all that, and I saw through
Or him
all
and
that.
Honest Rowe. Him and Honest Rowe went to the same college, Virginia.
Well, no,
Virginia.
State.
Honest Row, and both of them are in special needs sections. Okay, Wilson, I can see Wilson getting accepted, but Honest Row, I think Honest Row got accepted just because they just needed to. You know how they have a quota; they need to, fit for people to come in. Honest Row and Honest Row is old as fuck. Honest Row, y'all, he looked like he all young. No, he don't look young, but anyway, he's moving around like a cricket and all that. Oh, shout out to Ness calling me a Jiminy Cricket. I don't even know why, but both of them are frauds. Honest Row does not have a college degree from Norfolk State. I don't even know what Wilson has from Norfolk State, but if it might be a degree or whatever. But I think
Well, how you know
Wilson,
Honest Rowe don't have a degree?
I don't
How do
believe
you
he
know that?
has one. I,
I believe he has one though, because I
I'm saying
mean,
I do not believe it. I know people that have went to colleges and HBC College and Norfolk State University, and I've asked them, and they've never heard of him before. They've never seen him. I asked for the picture. They don't
but
know him,
do people really remember every last
and that's
thousands
why
of
I've never
people?
said it because I'm not really against him. I really don't care. I'm like, it's good for him to make his money and stuff.
Nah,
But but
with the
I
type
don't
of work
really.
he does, of you. Now this, I'm gonna defend him on this right here. The type of work he does, you need a degree. He works well. I'm not gonna tell that man business like that.
Mm.
He needs a degree. Trust me, I'm sipping on this beer
That's
with a
okay.
straw,
He does.
baby.
He needs to have. He might have the experience. He might have the experience, but
No,
I'll
of
show
you.
you
It ain't
his.
no getting around it.
No,
Of
no,
you,
no, no, no. I no. You
Honest
know
Rowe
who
has
his.
a good government job,
And I'm
and
not
trust
trying to
me.
see. You now you're making it sound like I'm doxing him. I'm just saying
No,
there's
I'm not
two
saying
jobs.
that. I'm trying to give him credit that you're trying to take away.
I'm not
That's not
taking away
right.
from him. I'm helping other
Yeah,
people to
you
maybe
are. You
get
trying to
at
say that
his
his degree
level.
is fake, and the guy
I'm
he
trying to
went to
tell
school.
you. Okay, I'm trying to tell you, you can do anything out here without a college degree. This is
But
what I'm
that's not
trying to
him.
tell
Of
you.
views of you. That doesn't
But no,
apply to
he does
him.
not. Are you sitting? Why he's on the goddamn YouTube if he gotta have the college?
What you
College
mean? The same way you have a
no, no,
degree and you was
I'm
on.
not. Okay, I'm not on here bragging. No,
Hold up.
I'm not on here
Wait a
bragging
minute.
about
Of
what I
views of you. Of views of you. The same way you was on.
just call me
Of
abuse,
views
please.
of you. Wait a minute, love, and let's talk and let's simmer down, hon.
No, we're not
The
gonna simmer down
same. The
because you
same
are
way
trying
you
to make
brought
it.
your ass on the same goddamn
I
internet
didn't
and
bring
you
my
got a
ass over
whole
here.
human resource degree. You
I
got
don't have a
degrees as
human
well.
resource degree. Oh yeah, I have a human resource degree. I don't have one. I am an
But
advocate
then
of people not having
But didn't you work in
see,
human
can I
resources?
finish?
Wasn't
Can
that
I
your
finish?
job in human resources? You was
No.
doing human resources. You
Can
was.
I can I
Okay,
say
so don't
can
downplay the dude. I mean, he's an
can I
ass, but
can I
don't downplay him. I'm on mute. I'm on mute, love. I'm sorry.
I have been an advocate of people being able to have jobs and positions and not have a college degree. That's what I'm saying. I do not I'm a person that has gone through college. I have matriculated, but I'm saying that you do not need to have a college degree to do certain careers and certain career paths. That's all I was trying to say, Brian. I'm
A
not
view
saying
is a
that
view. I'm just telling you that you tried to downplay him until I
I
had to
said he
step
don't
in
have
and
one, and I'm not changing my damn opinion.
well,
He
but I'm
has a
telling
college
you, he
degree, and I
does.
don't give a
He
fuck if he
has one.
does. Well, he
Okay.
has one. I don't care. So I'm just saying
Okay.
you don't have to
Okay,
have
Min
one.
Pam.
Just
Okay, Min Pam. Min
okay. I'm
Pam.
just saying. Okay, so I'm just saying people don't have to have a degree to be able to do certain things in life. Some people are
But
just gifted,
you
and some
let
people
me
have
explain something
talent.
to you. You got into it with Goddess over a bag of frozen chili. You was childish and you got a
Okay, so
degree.
now
So
you
why
remember our
honest?
history. Now this is funny. Bring it out because I think it's funny. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
bring
Tell
it
me about
out.
it.
Bring them out. Bring them out.
It's hilarious because I'm
You
not on
got
the
into it with
downside of
God,
it.
so you just said that
He
Roe
came
has a
to
college.
my house.
Hold up to what I'm asking you, love, so you can answer clearly. You said Roe got
You're
a
not.
college degree.
You can't
Hold
connect
up,
all of this
love.
together.
Hold up. You said Roe got
And
a
don't call
college
me love
degree.
because I don't like you like that. I don't know you enough to call me love. Just say of
Girl,
you
I
or
called,
don't call
ma'am.
me love.
First of all, you don't tell me what to call you,
I can
dear.
tell you whatever.
Okay,
So
toots,
go
because
ahead.
I
Can you
can go
say
deep rooted with it. We can
what you
get
want to say?
toots, we can get love, we
Here
can
we
get
go.
honey bun. If you want to get it like that, love. You don't tell
Can
me
you
how to
make your
talk,
point?
love. You don't no, but no, you need to simmer down. You don't tell me how
No,
to
you
talk.
simmer down.
So, but the point I'm trying to explain to you was you just pulled off judgment row, but you was up here acting plumb fool with goddess and madam, and y'all dragging
Okay,
each other and
tell
doxed her
tell
and
everybody.
frozen
I didn't dox
chili and this and
anybody.
that. Girl, I
They
love.
came to my
Good day.
fucking
I'm on
house.
mute.
Okay, well, and Brian, Brian, I find him very comedic, but I don't know what the hell he's connecting with me just saying that nobody has to have a college degree to be successful. A lot of people did not have
You
those
tried to
things
come for
and
that
don't need
boy.
it. You
We
can't even
all
finish
heard.
talking. And I don't give a fuck about trying to come for Ro. Ro came from me. Ro cussed at me because I said he went to the damn place to get a damn car to rent and didn't know where to plug it up to fill it up with electricity or whatever. That's the only reason why Ro came at me. I think you're defending
Well, maybe
Ro
he
with me.
overwhelmed.
And I didn't never know that he
I'm not
didn't
defending him. I like
came
him,
for
but
him
you
like
mean
that.
to him.
But
About
I
you
never came
before
to him
too. He
like that.
talked
So you
about you.
trying to defend him for
It's
something that he did that went off on me about, and you don't even know why. Because if you're gonna rent a car, you need to know if you're gonna put gasoline in it or plug it into a goddamn port. That's all I was saying. So then after that, that's when he started coming to me because Ro and I were cool before, and that's what caused the rift. So I need you to understand why I'm just kind of confused with him, and I really don't even really care. I don't even know
oh,
why. This is a goddamn
so
mute point.
it's something to do with
Anyway,
Monkey Pro,
why am
right?
I here? Oh, anyway, okay,
And
Brian,
Wonky
what do
Pro,
you want
right?
to tell me?
A view
Brian,
and Wonky
Brian, go
Pro
ahead and
too,
tell me.
correct, right?
Wait, say what? Say what again? I don't know what you're
Mm.
saying. What you saying, baby? What you saying?
And Wonky Pro had something to do with Wonky Pro or something
Hey
like
y'all,
that.
so my
That's my friend.
love.
Wonky Pro is my bestie. That Wonky Pro and his husband is my bestie. I don't have
That's
nothing
why
to do
y'all fell
with
off.
them.
That's
Well,
why y'all fell
no, it's
off.
not. See, you don't even know why we fell out. Okay, Brian, can you just close for one
Okay,
second?
okay, of you.
This is not why I would want
Yes, ma'am. I
Ro and I
love you. I love you. I'm on mute.
why Ro and I fell out because he went on a trip to see Shaquem or something, and I was over there hanging out with Miss Ronnie Q, and I guess his car that he rented must have ran out of the juice or something. And I don't know about electric cars because I don't have one. And I just know about cars that you put gasoline in. But I do know that there are certain places that you go to you have to put them in there. And Ro made a whole video saying that he had some issue with that. And so I came in, I was somewhere, and I just because I come in to say something don't mean I'm studying this person. So he did say that he didn't have anything, he didn't know that put it in the charge or something. Everybody was keen about it. So I was on Miss Ronnie Q's channel and I said, yeah, how the fuck you rent a goddamn car? Isn't that in the agreement if you're renting a car that's electric or a Porter or a hybrid or something like that? And so that's when I got in there. And this one Ro just thought I was adding to everything because I'm new to the whole card port plugging in and all that kind of shit. So he just went off on me. He went off on Ronnie Q and everything. And so ever since then, it's been F view. I've never said nothing bad about that man before then. It was just caught up in the moment.
Y'all probably
But
was
it's
picking with
okay.
that boy. I
But
know
it's
how you are.
okay.
I
But
know
it's
how you are,
okay.
Miss
But it's
Pam.
okay because I
I know
won't pick
exactly
on
how
that
you
bitch.
are.
If you're gonna come at me, then I will pick at them. What Brian,
Look,
you would do the same thing too.
I
Because
know how
Brian did
you
call me some
Pam.
horrible things. He called me horrible things, and I was like, why the hell is he coming at me? But then he was coming at both of us. But then he was in the gym and he was doing a whole bunch of things. So it was funny, but you can't, it is the goddamn YouTube in the beef sector. So what the fuck? I ain't mad at none of these people out here. It is what it is. But anyway, I'm just saying you don't have to have a college degree
It was
to do
good. And
whatever
maybe I
is
sit
successful.
down
And that's
one day.
it. And that's it. And that's all I got for you. I ain't got nothing. Anyway, Miss
The
Submarine, thank you for coming up and
bachelor's
thank you
degree.
for being on here. And we love you. I love when you drag out them sissy ass Wilson. Wilson has been terrorizing people trying to befriend and unfriend people at the same time. He don't know nothing. He don't hear nothing, but he always wants to have people on here. He wanted to take Castro to the woods to do whatever, but he won't go see nothing and say nothing. So anybody call him out, Brine is a definite advocate of calling this motherfucker out, and I love it. I'm here for it, and it is what it
Me
is. So
too.
whatever. I'll talk to you later. But thank you, Submarine, for having me over here.
No, thank you so much for coming up. I didn't know like too much about everything that has gone on
You
and has
need to know
happened.
everything since you're gonna be over here dragging motherfuckers and have them on your platform. You need to know everything and
Right.
know the
I
backstory.
definitely,
All right.
yeah, I definitely
All
want
right.
to know
Okay. Uh,
everything from all perspectives, and I appreciate you so, 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 so much. Thank you so, so, so much for coming up, and I know that yeah, I don't know. Look, 100%.
I'm drinking on a beer right now. I'm I'm drinking on a beer out the can and I have a straw. And
Oh, are you getting like
if
me
it
now?
feels like
Are
a
you getting like me now?
day was I don't believe today was just a perfect day for a perfect day. And I have another one waiting down there and I got two more in the icebox. A drink on this Saturday night and I'm gonna have my free in my head and I'm gonna think about it, but I'm feeling a certain way right now.
Wait,
And I'm
wait.
thinking I want to be a HOE. Wait. How you spell it? I feel like I want to be a HOR.
What
I
W you want
want
to be a
a
WHOR?
five.
Don't do it, Brian. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not
Wait,
worth it.
my wait. Let me hang up and come right back. Hold up, here I come. Hold up. Oh my gosh. Ah! Oh my, excuse me. Hold up.
It's going, but you back now though. Oh, went in and out. I guess you dropping down and coming back. But yeah, how you doing, Castro? How you feeling?
I'm feeling well. I'm doing good right now. I'm waiting to eat. You know, I
What you
really want to
getting
go in
tonight? I
there,
know you had wings and pizza last night.
and I got some more wings tonight. Well, today.
What? But is it the same kind? Is it barbecue? Is it?
Oh yeah, it's
Oh,
barbecue, and I got me some Cajun fries with that too. I wanted to get me a cheesecake, but I was like, no, I got pie at the house.
I think I need to know how to do this again. Hold on.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
okay.
wait,
Okay.
wait,
Okay.
wait,
Okay.
wait.
Okay.
wait.
Okay.
I wonder if she used the vinegar
Wait.
because of no, 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 no.
Wait.
Wait,
Wait.
wait,
Wait.
wait. Killing some of the stuff that makes it toxic.
I was.
Maybe
This is the
that's why
wrong one.
poisoning.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
I
Hold on,
told I
y'all.
told I think my pops used to boil that junk like
We
twice.
was talking about
And then
pokeweed.
he'll put it in a
We
pan
was talking
and
about
put a lot of grease
pokeweed.
and
Hold
red
on.
onions in it and do it like
Wait,
that.
wait.
Mm.
Shit was good.
I mean, I love the confidence. I mean, I
Wait,
think
wait, wait. Look. Wait a minute. I was trying to figure out how to add the link again. And we were talking about pokeweed because there's a lot of like weeds and stuff that we grow and stuff that is good and medicinal. I'm gonna drop the link again. Hold on 1 second.
Right, I get you. I understand.
But there was one more. All right, I'm gonna. Does anybody? Do you see that, Castro? The link I just dropped.
I can't see it.
Damn. I'm trying to make sure Brian gets it again because I don't know how to pin it. You get. Let me see. I just want to make sure we can see backstage. But this was the other part of it. So maybe Brian will come up, when we get a chance to see if that actually posted.
But this was the other one. Hold on one second. I'm going to pull up the video file. This was the rest of the reaction to what was happening. Hold on. Oh no, I think I need to like export the whole thing. Oh yeah. Okay, hold on one second. Y'all gonna hear this as I just make sure. Okay, yeah. So y'all, hold on, bear with me. I just posted the link again. I'm gonna play the rest of kind of like a little cut down of the reaction. Let me just relabel this. And I have another screen up. So Castro, if you see anybody in the back chat, let me know. Hold on one second. All right, it's exporting, and then I'm gonna upload it, and then we're gonna talk about that and last night, and yeah. But this is the rest of the reaction that's coming from what happened last night. Hold on one second. I don't see anybody in the back chat. I'm just making sure. All right, it's exporting real quick. But I did post it again, so I hope it's there. But this right here is the rest of the reaction to the things that I was really trying to avoid. But here it is right here. I think that's it. Oh, what time is it? Okay, yeah, so this should be it. Did you hear this? Can you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
SubMarine, I'm gonna tell you, you better not ever come on my family. You are with a nigga.
Yes, I can hear it.
Oh, I wish I knew you because I would sleep with your nigga. I see why punks sleep with women, men. I will fuck your man, bitch. I get kids crying, motherfucker. Daddy gay. Daddy gay.
I tell that nigga on. Ain't nobody like that motherfucker. It's a weird ass ass from goddamn.
Okay. But he said it like 15 times.
Yeah, like he just know that shit gonna happen. Who the fuck they do that at? That man mental health. Tell him call the mental health hotline, man. And write this shit free, man. I'm pretty sure when he walking his dog down the street, he see that shit. With mental health time.
Oh. No, he in Little Rock, Arkansas, you know.
Them shit very goddamn well.
I mean, I love the confidence. I mean, I think everybody should believe in themselves and shit.
Yeah, motherfucker. You believe in this stuff, this too goddamn much.